Just barely left my favorite place in the world, Savers. I forgot my camera like a dummy, but I just wanted to catch you guys up while I'm actually going to Home Depot. So I was at Savers. I was kind of keeping an eye out for a couple more monitors for the desk monitor thing that I want to build. But what I found is an awesome desk that can be the prototype. It is one of those old like elementary school desks, like one of those small ones with like a wood top. It has like a little place for a cubby, and it's like metal, so it's kind of small, but I think it's gonna be great to at least test out my theory of trying to build one of these desk right-on screens. So I'm heading to Home Depot now because I want to pick up some plexiglass because I want to cut a hole in the wood on top of the desk, and then I want to be able to put the screen up onto it and somehow secure it. So when I put the plexiglass on top, I can be able to draw on the plexiglass during the video, so I can be like, hey, this is what I changed, this is what I changed, blah, 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 blah. All right, we got lost in Home Depot again, but we finally found the aisle. Plexiglass, if anyone is wondering, at the Sandy Home Depot is on aisle 30. We found it right here, and lo and behold, here it is. Got the plexiglass on my way home. I'm gonna do some more measurements, but I think this should be a pretty good prototype we're building. Time for the reveal. Boom, here it is. Desk from Savers, plexiglass from Home Depot. So here we have it. We have all the materials for the prototype for this desk. What the plan is gonna be is I'm actually going to stencil out the shape, the basic shape of the monitor. I'm gonna draw that onto the desk, and then I'm going to cut it out with a saw. So let's see if it fits. Awkward turn of events. My phone actually ran out of storage, and so for the last probably 30 minutes of me kind of shaving the edges on this table, we didn't actually get. But here's the finished product as it is right now. You kind of see all the edges are pretty well shaved. If you can get close here, I just took that and just rounded off these corners. Pretty good, but you can also see right here, there's like a little bit of a crack, but you know, Bob Ross always told us it's the happy little accidents that look the best. So the next step to our prototype desk, I'm actually going to go grab some Dollar Tree white poster board, because in the future I want to be using white vinyl to be able to put under here so that it looks like white on top. But for right now, white poster board is gonna work perfectly fine. I think it's gonna be great. I got two just plain white poster board, pretty much. They're both 50 cents each, Dollar Tree, very cool stuff. I got two because I knew I might mess up on one. So what I'm gonna be doing here is taking one of these away, and I'm gonna try to figure out how to cut it out, because I want to cut the perimeter out so it's the same shape as the desk, but I also want it to be able to cover most of the non-screen parts. If we look at the monitor, I want all this stuff around to be covered. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to cut it out. I'm trying to think of the best way to do that, actually. So let me do some brainstorming, and then I'll get back to you. Actually, I'm gonna try something different. All right, I have a crazy idea. I know there's probably a lot of easier ways to do this, but what I'm actually gonna do is I have some extra pieces of recycled paper, and I'm going to line it up here. And the idea of this is I'm going to layer it up so it's the exact size that I need, if that makes any sense. Then kind of a moment of truth. Let's peel this up. And theoretically, this should be the size of our screen. So we are going to test that theory right now. That seems like it's gonna work to me. That, my friends, doesn't look half bad. Well, it's like DIY after hours. I'm going into the deep dark night for all of you because I'm super excited to see this prototype get done. As you can see, or as you can't see, I have outlined the middle line on here. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is throw this cutting mat on here just so that I can get some clean cuts through. So I'm gonna follow that line guide and I'm gonna go ahead and start. Ta-da, moment of truth. I don't know about you guys. That seems to line up. I mean, not perfect. Like this little chunk right here is very bothersome, but I think that's it for cutting that out. So just to show you guys kind of what the madness is, when I put the plexiglass back on, and in the future when I make the final one, we'll have something that looks a little bit better. But now, whenever I'm doing like the reviews or whatever, I'm gonna be able to draw on the screen, and then I'm also gonna draw notes around, and that's why I wanted it white around here. So that turned out pretty great. I really want to test this out. I really do. So I'm gonna put it all together, and I think I'll be able to turn this sucker on. I don't know if I will. I'm getting an extension cord and I'm seeing if it works. Woohoo! That monitor is on. Let's go ahead and try playing something on it. Here we go. All right, let's go ahead and add all of the extra stuff. I'll go ahead and put this guy on here. Line it up pretty good. For all those people who like this sort of stuff, we're gonna peel this off. Look at this beauty, you can't even see it. All right, let's go ahead and line everything up. No freaking way. Going from a down angle, look at that. Watch this. Look how good this looks. All right, let's give it one last test. I got the Sharpie, and then of course you recognize that handsome guy right there. Let's look at this. Oh, this seems kind of cool. This guy, he looks pretty handsome. Let's give him a little mustache. Oh, wow. There's Benji. Let's see, look, we'll give him some eyes and a smile. This is dope. That is so cool. That is so cool. All right, well, I guess let's give it the second test. Does it even erase? It totally does. Oh my gosh. All right, well, Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to go check out Colin and Samir. They are the ones that inspired me to start sharing my journey with you. So please check out their videos and I'll throw a link down below.